Welcome to Eat Sleep Sixers. I am Carl Sampson. Got my man B Jizzle.
You
Got my man Jose. How y'all fellas doing tonight?
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
all love, all love.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on? Well, how's everybody day?
Just wanted to
Oh,
have a
dear
little
work.
off. I hear that. Same here, man. Definitely was a hot one. Hot one today. Another hot one in a row. You know what I mean? So I want to kind of get off of the Ben Simmons conversation that you guys had yesterday. There's no need to be redundant, but I definitely would like to talk to you guys about off-season agenda. You know, what do you feel we need to do as a team to take us to that next level that we all crave, man? What do you feel, BJ?
I think we need to solidify. A lot of people gonna think we need to solidify our bench. I think we need to solidify our starting lineup to move the people in our starting lineup that are used to being bench players back to the bench. I love Seth Curry, but he would be suited so much better off the bench. I like what
Most
Danny
definitely.
Gray did for us. I don't know after his comments. I don't know if he'll be back, but if he is back, I would rather see him come off the bench. Like it's just. I think we need to shore up our starting lineup. So that's my main focus. It's not even my main focus. Actually, isn't trading Ben. My
Mm,
main focus is just making our starting lineup better. If trading Ben makes our starting lineup better, I'm all for it. But I'm not going to just say trading Ben just takes us to the promised land. Trading Ben is not
indeed.
the automatic answer, in my opinion.
No,
We
it's
have
not the answer. No, go ahead.
because we all know at the end of the day, even with Ben struggles, all three of us can admit when did our team have our worst moments? When that second lineup was in the damn game. When that second
Indeed.
Yeah,
Indeed.
that end of
we
first quarter, beginning of the second quarter lineup killed us every
no the third
single
quarter
game.
lineup. Like that's when they were into the most. That third,
Yeah,
bro,
the
right
I
after
don't
the
know
half.
lineup.
Yeah, right after the half, bro. We lost a lot of games in that third quarter, man. A
Yeah,
lot of
that's
games,
a fact. That's a fact.
So
man.
I'm gonna base that question to you too, Jose. Where do you feel that we need to improve the most this off season? Where do our focus need to be? If you're the GM.
Our focus is to reiterate a little bit because you know what I'm saying. I feel like this and this needs to get fixed. Number one, we was talking about it a lot yesterday. Um, we got to get Embiid to a point where, and then hit my man here. He already tuning in. He said, "Yizzo." Brandon said,
What's up, B?
"Embiid, Embiid needs a Batman. We got to get Embiid to be the Robin, not the Batman." In clutch moments, you understand what I'm saying? We don't got that guy besides Embiid, and by the time we get the clutch moments, Embiid is gas. You
Yeah,
understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah.
we need that clutch moment, that clutch player that can say, "Go ahead, big guy, fall back. I got this." You understand what
True
I'm
indeed.
saying?
True
That's
indeed.
what we need. You understand? And then one of our biggest things is the bench because we don't need to be giving away huge leads. We don't need to be trying to fight back after we was already up 20 something points, bro. Because we all criticize Brett Brown and say Doc, 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 but Doc did the same exact shit that Brett Brown did. Gave up a lot of leads. I saw it.
Most definitely.
I
Most
saw it.
definitely. So that leads you to believe ultimately, if you could eliminate the coaches out of the equation, it's the players that ultimately gotta, make certain decisions and play the right way. So I got a few pieces like my man BG said. I think actually putting Danny Green on the bench actually bolsters our bench just a little bit more. You have a veteran presence. You have that shooting that we desire and that we need off the bench. And I'm not saying that's all, but along with him and that existence. I think our bench is going to be improved, but I definitely want a guy like I touch on a stat in Sixers 24/7, like PJ Tucker. We need a goon. We need a tough guy,
They thought
and
our tough guy was
without that,
they thought our tough guy was Mike Scott, but he don't give you zero on.
Oh my
And
god.
Jose. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jose. I know that name is triggering to you.
He said the M word.
I
He said the M word.
apologize. They thought that was our tough
Good.
guy, but he's such a waste of space. It don't make no sense.
Man,
Yeah,
you know what?
yeah.
What
So
my problem with him is that offensively, I never thought he was good like that. Like, I mean, he was okay. I never say he was really good. He was okay when he first came, second year. He used to be able to make that three, but then last year and this year, I seen him come off the bench and jack up nothing but bricks, bro. You know how, bro? I could count. I feel like there's both hands here where he came into the game and went 0 for 4, 0 for 5, 0 for 6, 0 for 7.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like that's that's not giving you anything off the bench. And if I'm not mistaken, since we're talking about his toughness, Ben Simmons got into an altercation in one game with somebody. Oh boy, walked away to the bench.
I saw that. I saw that.
You feel
And
me?
maybe
So,
and maybe
like, where's that tough? What happened to him? Like, I even said this in a prior show. That scuffle he got into at the Eagles game. Did somebody smack the sense into him or something? Let him know he was in Philly. I don't know. I don't want to take nothing against him, man, but I knew he was hardcore in the beginning. What happened to that?
I know two things for sure. One thing for certain. He's gone. So with him
Oh
being
yeah,
gone at the backup power forward spot or lack thereof, I'm looking for brother Paul Reed to step up into that 4/small 5 role. But with that being said, I definitely want to see a veteran in there as well, just to solidify, the big guys. We definitely need that. Dwight has shown us that he cannot be reliable, not because of his talent, but because of his mental. He's not all there a lot of times. So in the fourth quarter, when Embiid is in crazy foul trouble, and we need somebody to step in to keep the game close or whatever the case may be, and Dwight's in foul trouble as well, what do? And I think that kind of stuffed us in the toe in the Bradley trade. When we traded young Bradley and whatnot, the third center we had, and
Tony Bradley.
yeah, I wanted Hill here just as much as everybody, but George Hill kind of dropped the ball, no pun intended, in the playoffs, and he never really got his feet up under him here.
I
What was
never,
So
the
I,
what
I
was the
never really.
point of that acquisition?
Yeah,
I'm still trying to figure that out.
I was about to say the same thing, Jose. If you look at our roster, like if you a GM looking at our roster, what made you think we needed another guard? We literally went the whole season without a backup four. So why would you go get another guard? I just don't
especially with
understand.
Mike Scott playing the way he is,
Thought we
you
had
got
nothing
young
but guards.
you got young Maxey coming of age as backup point guard, but I think I think, and I don't want the protectors to shower over me, but I think, in Doc's head, he didn't have a starting point guard. So he wanted to complement Ben, help Ben with a true point guard that could come in and run the team, sometimes with him and sometimes off the bench.
But he didn't even utilize him like that. George Hill was playing like 9 minutes a game.
True indeed.
He
True
was only
indeed.
playing like 9 minutes. So we brought in George Hill for what? I thought it was like to just have a veteran presence or to have somebody with playoff experience. But what did he show us that showed that he had a veteran presence or finals experience? Man, he was a waste of space.
Listen, one thing they need to change this year, and this is one of my biggest pet peeves of this year, is the all bench lineups. Like
Oh
that
yeah.
we can't have that. We can't have that, man. For real.
We got away with it. We got away with it in the regular season, because it was the
Not
regular
even that
season.
much. We got away
Well,
with it
well,
against bum teams, bro.
we got 50 something wins, bro. So I would say we got away with it. We led the East, number one in the East.
But
So
what did I, but Carl, I said it for maybe like 10 straight. Matter of fact, I said it for every show during the playoffs. Dog, we have to shrink the bench. We should never have all five starters out the game.
true
And
indeed in the
and Doc,
playoffs.
Doc is the playoffs. Like no team is playing 11 players in a playoff series. Doc, no team. So I was so confused why he felt so much love for I don't Korkmaz, George Hill. Like no,
Well,
stop.
can
They
can
don't
I
need to
ask
be
you
in the
something?
game.
Did anybody besides Maxey off the bench step up in the playoffs or show themselves to be proven to be in a rotation? You think anybody?
Uh, Matisse,
Matisse, of course. So you
because I don't expect. I'm not when Matisse comes in the game. I'm not looking for him to do more than what he did. He does what he does well.
and true indeed, but Matisse definitely sucked. Let's keep it a bean in the playoff time a little bit. Also, as a coach, I'm thinking in my head, who do I put out there? Who, what 3, 4 players can I trust out there? And if I don't know who those players are, I'm shuffling the deck, trying to figure out what works out there. Now, I don't
He,
think it's
Carl,
that.
our thing. Hold on, Carl. I think our thing is you gotta mix and match some of these starters, man. Like for real, it can't be all bench players, bro. It got to be some
No,
starters with some bench, and then
true
when you
indeed.
take those starters out, you put the other ones that weren't in there, and then you rotate the bench again.
True
Simple, man.
indeed.
Like I'm not
Listen,
professional, man. It's not rocket
Jose, you
science,
gotta chill. You making too much sense. You gonna mess around.
bro.
Brand gonna mess around and hire you for making too much sense. Like
Stop,
seriously,
bro.
listen,
That's
chill.
not
listen.
rocket scientist, my guy. Bro, I
No,
agree with what you're
I
saying
agree.
and everything,
I
Carl.
agree.
But bro,
I
this
agree
is,
with y'all.
you know what
I
I
agree
mean?
with y'all. Playoffs, you should be going 8 deep. You should be going 8 deep. But I don't think 3 guys on the bench stepped up and say, "Hey, I want it." And what do you do as a coach? It was basically my point. At
But the
that
thing
point,
is,
do you
but
just
so what I do as a coach, Carl, I'm going with the three that I believe. Even if they didn't show me they stepped up, I'm going with the three that I believe and riding with my starters. Learn how to do the rotation so they're not getting tired. Okay, take this one out, take that one out, put this one in, put this one. You can still work out 8, even though those 3 didn't show. Oh, they just head over heels better than the rest of our bench. Dwight Howard, Maxey, and
and Thibault
and Thibault,
and Thibault?
right there.
Okay,
Those three showed me enough in the regular season, early playoff series, that I could have an 8-man rotation and be fine.
Yep.
that's one thing. That's
I
one
mean,
thing you left out of that lineup. Even though Seth was shooting crazy, there is no shooting in that 3 coming off the bench at all.
There is no shooting in that 3 coming off the bench. But guess what I'm doing first? My first substitution is Ben Simmons for Maxey.
Okay,
I'm going with a small guard lineup, keeping Steph on the court. And then guess what? The next time I sub Seth out, I'm putting in Ben Simmons. I'm keeping
yeah.
Tobias Harris in that lineup now, though, so I can have a little bit of a stretch on the court. Matisse on defense. Come on, man. Doc Rivers been coaching for way too long not to know how to utilize what people he watched play 72 games. We had 72 games to figure out who was the best people to be on the court in the
and
playoffs.
yeah, the first 20 something games, if you want to tell me you're sitting there filling your players out, okay, I'm gonna buy it. But after that, no, I'm negative, brother.
I
Negative.
mean, I'm a big believer, and I agree with you, BG, 100%. So I'm not disagreeing with you here, but I believe 100% that ultimately players decide their fate, and we had a lot of Jekyll and Hyde players out there. We had a lot of guys who you know played one way pre All-Star break, and towards the tail end of the season, going to the playoffs, Shake Milton, Cork Moss, kind of dropped off of the radar. So, what do you do as a coach when you're used to players giving you a certain amount of effort and points or whatever, and they just drop off? So, I'm willing to give, like I said earlier in the season, I'm willing to give Doc a small pass last year, even though he had 70 something games. BG, I don't think that's truly a lot of games to really understand who his team is, because this team doesn't really understand who it is yet. There's no identity outside of Embiid.
That's a fact.
So I feel as though that more than anything is why I'm looking forward to some type of acquisition. And anyway, big one this off season, because we need somebody when Embiid's hurt, when Embiid's out. We can't be just resting all our eggs in Embiid, man. Embiid is not a very adorable guy, to say the least. So I definitely would like somebody we could count on to put the team on their back if need be. Toby ain't that bull.
Toby's a great 3, though. That's the thing. Toby would be an
Oh
outstanding
yeah,
third option.
absolutely.
And to be honest with you, everybody probably thought we know Ben Simmons is not that gifted offensively, but he was brought on this team to be Tobias was brought on this team to be the third option. Look, and B's our guy. Ben Simmons is our young button star. He's going to get better every year. And we got Tobias. That was supposed to be the plan. But know what the one consistent in that plan that didn't happen? The middle part that I said. Ben Simmons is going to get better every year.
Yeah.
I know we said we wasn't gonna go back on Ben, but
no, well, BG, you open the door, so let's walk through it.
his lack of getting better is kind of hindering his team, man. I hate to I don't want to turn on him. I got a Ben Simmons jersey, and I literally said after Game 7, I'm never gonna wear this again, and I feel bad that I gotta say that. But
you shouldn't have to say that.
It's probably gonna be best for my city.
I'm with you because I own one too. Like I want to grab that jersey, and bro, after Game 7, I wanted to light that bitch on fire, real rap.
That's a fact.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I love my Sixers too much, man. One thing I've always said, and I might not like the situation, but if you wearing that jersey, I'm gonna support you. You know what I'm saying?
We would it, like I said.
I can't burn the jersey. You know what I'm saying? If the old boy leaves, oh yeah, it's catching on fire.
Hey fellas, we from North Philly, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So we all from North Philly. So we believe in hard work, right? We believe in grinding, right? And when you don't see that in a person, come from
his audio's bad.
Your audio bad right now, Carl.
You gotta throw that second AirPod on or something, bro. Get your other headphones. I think it's that, bro.
Do you hear me right now?
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I just don't think this guy has the Philadelphia DNA in him to really last in this town, as in the position that he's in. Now, I'll say this, but is it Ben Simmons' fault that he went number 1? No. Is it Ben Simmons' fault that, the city of Philadelphia holds its upper tier athletes to a very high bar? No. But, he's here now.
What is Ben Simmons' fault is that he's not putting in that work ethic to improve. Come on. That's Ben Simmons' fault. Listen, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. As of late, bro, I've been listening to a lot of motivational speaking. All right, Eric Thomas, to be specific. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this dude, but go ahead and YouTube this man. And some of the stuff he say, man, whether you trying to or not, it just like he has the power to motivate, man. Like I don't even know how to explain it. And if y'all not listening to that dude and y'all lacking motivation, shout out to Eric Thomas. Look him up on YouTube. But I'm ready to start recording clips of this man and send it to Ben Simmons because something got to get. Listen, if I can help as a fan, I'm trying to help you. Something got to get. Something got to get.
Well,
you getting paid all that money. You getting, bro. Who in the league has ever gotten paid that much money and can't make a foul shot? Somebody name the guy. Go ahead, I'll wait.
I mean Shaq, but Shaq changed
that don't count.
He changed the game in different ways. He changed the game.
Shaq was averaging 30 plus a game, though, bro.
And that's why I said I said it, but I know that was gonna be a comeback. Shaq, Shaq get them buckets though.
Yeah, he was getting them buckets, man. You know what I mean? But you get what I'm trying to say? The whole not being able to shoot a midi, at least a midi. Give us a midi. Jesus Christ. A 10-footer. Can we have a 10-footer, Ben?
That's the thing.
Come on, man.
If Ben Simmons if Ben Simmons had Mike Scott contract, basically what he's saying, we wouldn't be mad. If he had Mike Scott contract, we wouldn't be mad.
No,
you know what? I hate to disagree with a pro, but I disagree with Danny Green's comment that Ben's the type of guy that needs to be pushed into doing something. I think it's the total opposite. I think the more you push Ben, the more pressure that's on Ben, the more he's just going to be arrogant enough just to not do it because it wasn't his idea. And this is the way he's used to playing, and he's going to rock out with that. I'm a believer in that. Now, I mean well for the young guy, man. I wish him the best, whether he's here, whether he's somewhere else. From what I've seen of him, he does not progress. and he doesn't put the work in order to progress. So, I'm a Sixer fan over any individual on this team. So I'm with whatever move this offseason makes our team better. And if that means, trading Ben Simmons for a few young pieces that can ultimately average more points and play defense as well, along with getting the first round pick back, I'm with that. I'm with
Here-
that. You know,
Here's what I don't want to see. All right. And B is how many years older than Ben? Two,
they got
three.
like 3 years on him
two
or
or
something
three,
like
two
that.
or
Yeah.
three.
So
All right. 2 or 3. But I mean, in center years, it's a little more than that, right?
Yeah.
yeah, man.
When you
He
say
like on
right
his 10th
center
year.
years,
Yeah.
he's a little
He's
bit
like
more
on his
older
10th year,
Is
man.
because
the equivalent of being a running
Yeah.
back in the NFL?
right. So we know that the centers don't last forever.
Sure
You know what
indeed.
I'm saying? Do you really want to waste the talent that Embiid got sitting around waiting for this flower to bloom? And we're not certain if you know what I'm saying, if or if not, he's gonna get better. Like,
Yeah,
are
man.
we really
Yeah,
trying to
man.
risk that?
And that's what I don't understand about the people that are anti anti get rid of Ben or anti I think give him some time. There's nothing in this world, in the whole world, that you would be this patient for over 5 years to show a little bit of
No.
growth. If it's not growing as fast as you want, you're willing to deal with it. But when it's not showing any growth, you're not waiting
Facts.
for anything in life for
Facts.
this long. Nothing. Nothing. Come on. What are we talking about here? There's no way we can sit back and say, you know what? Let's just wait. He gonna get when? When?
I'm not gonna sit and wait for this beer to get cold. If it's not getting cold fast enough, I'm gonna get some ice.
Every year, every year, every year, teams teams in our conference are getting better. They're getting stronger. They're getting bigger. So I feel like I feel like the window of opportunity isn't that huge, man. So I'm with doing whatever we have to do to get this team over that hump that they promised us going through the process was going to get us over. And that's why I think people lost that whole idea. We were promised as a fan base that after going through losing for 5 years on purpose, that we were doing that to get over the second round hump. And these guys haven't really delivered yet. They haven't delivered yet. So, you know what I mean? I'm not mad at nobody frustrated because we gave y'all more than enough time to get it right. So now you draft the guy number one. He's showing he's not it, and he doesn't want to work to be it. So, I think it would be setting a bad precedent for a lot of younger guys on the team and guys, teammates in general, if you keep rewarding the guy that doesn't work, and doesn't want to get better. So I don't want to beat the Ben Simmons drum, but BG, you opened the door. I had to walk through.
I'm
I had
sorry.
to
I know,
walk through.
and I know you wanted to be here yesterday, so I definitely wanted to hear your piece on it because we was going in yesterday. Sabri almost made me quit, dog. He
I
almost made
know
me quit.
he's sensitive. He is sensitive. He is sensitive brother, man. He is
This man,
sensitive brother.
this man told me that trade is going to be the spark that gets Ben Simmons to get better. If
And
you
you know
need to
what?
be traded to get a spark, get out my city.
You
Bye,
understand?
bye.
You understand?
If that's what you
And,
need to be motivated, bye.
and I'm all about you know bigging up guys and giving guys opportunities and things like that. But you know, if a guy's working for a job for 4 to 5 years and he hasn't gotten better at his job, and you got guys out here that don't got no job and they could come in and or don't got a job like you got or getting enough minutes like you're getting, there's guys out here making half the money that Ben Simmons is getting that stats were better than his last year. And I'm just keeping it a bean. So it's just simple math. If we can do better as a team, if somebody offers us something that will push that needle or, give us certain options for Embiid that he doesn't have. We need a guy that when Embiid's getting doubled down, he could pass out to and count on that he will make the right decision. So, I'm with you guys. What he needs a Robin. So I agree with that.
Big man need help, man. Big man needs
They need it.
help. You know what I'm saying? The way how fragile, because he's fragile. He's fragile.
Yeah,
Man
very
gets hurt
fragile.
almost. Yeah, he gets hurt every year. You know what I mean? And we need lighten that load up a little bit, man. He's struggling trying to carry this team, man. It's showing. It's showing.
Most definitely.
The struggle that he's feeling or he's going through is showing.
Wouldn't your mind be right now if you was the GM? My mind could go to any position on the floor. Yeah, Maury's definitely in a tough spot, man. Any position on the floor, I feel like can be upgraded, and that's just me. We don't have a true point guard. We don't have a two guard who could create his own shot. Seth Curry has shown that he can, but Seth Curry can do that and then go on the other end and get torched because he's
Uh,
not really a defender.
I think you're right to a certain extent, but
We don't have a small forward.
you got to
You know,
listen. You got to keep. I said this yesterday. I got to say it again today. You got to keep Dwight Howard because the amount of
almost
money
definitely very important.
he's allowing to be given to him, or that he's taking because he got no choice. You got to steal there. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at his numbers, if I'm not mistaken, then he lead the league in rebounds off the bench
Most
He damn,
definitely.
for a center.
yeah, he
Am I
damn
right
near.
Most
about that?
definitely.
It was weird.
I
He
think
damn near averaged 10 off the bench. I think it was like 8 something,
Right.
I think
8.3
block,
something.
So
blocks as
you
well, I
you
believe.
there's nobody else out there that can even come close to that coming off the bench.
No, the best backup big in the league. I said it all season. He's the
So
best.
we got to keep him. He's gonna take the league minimum. You got to keep him. So
Most definitely.
everybody but him, I guess, is upgradable. Besides him and
I
Joel Embiid.
definitely I believe we had some upgrades from within the system already that didn't really get they shine last year, like a Isaiah Joe, like a Paul Reed.
Paul
I'm
Reed.
looking for big things out of those two young guys, and I'm hoping Doc Rivers sees the same thing. Off the bench. I think Thibault takes it to the next level this year. I really do. I really think he figures himself out all the way, and I'm looking for him to eventually to slide into that three role. You know, and I'm guys to think of Matisse last season of Matisse playing overseas. Playing against different competition, getting stronger.
USA sick right now.
They
Australia beat the
very
crap out
sick,
of
bro.
them.
They very sick. So I feel like
Yeah,
that
USA
experience is great
sick.
for him.
Popovich went off on the press conference.
Yeah, they
Oh, I
finally
didn't
won
see
last
that.
night.
Maybe we should have put that clip on.
Oh yeah, he snapped after game. After the
Yeah,
second
he
game,
was
after they lost to Matisse and them. Yeah, he snapped after that
Yeah.
game.
yeah, he was snapping.
So that game they just won, that was a exhibition game
That
or a
was
regular
exhibition
season?
too. That was exhibition
Okay.
too. They got
Okay.
two more. They got two more exhibitions, and then that's when we get down to it.
Cool. I would love to
I
touch on
seen
that
two
a little bit.
highlights already. Matisse Thybulle getting clean blocks. I
Clean
seen two
blocks.
highlights already. Clean.
That one on
You know what
Yeah.
I'm
Durant.
saying?
That one on Durant. I'm like, how 6'11" hard to block. He blocked it
Yeah.
clean.
You know what?
Yeah.
Shame on the NBA. And I'll say shame on the NBA because you done made it a point, these last 6, 7 years of making the game more sensitive, more fun scoring. We won 125-point games and things like that, you know, and you're giving favorable calls to the All Stars and things like that. I've seen quotes in the paper about different players on the USA team, was staring down the referees the whole game when they
Yeah,
lost them games because
you know.
these guys are used to getting babied, man.
Yeah, you know the stuff that LeBron do. If he don't get a call, he'll stay back on offense while they running
Oh
back
yeah,
already. They've been
and cherry
it's
pick.
it's been plays watching them games. It's been plays with two players from USA was standing there arguing with the ref. No, these Euro teams is trying to go get buckets. They not waiting for that.
Mm-mm.
No, man.
Mm-mm.
No, man. They
Nope.
they hungry and they see us getting the publicity. I say us, USA, getting the publicity and getting the recognition and We got the bigger market. These guys been waiting all year long for this opportunity for years. Some of them, and this is the biggest games of their careers playing against
Last
USA.
time we was in the Olympics, Puerto Rico was beating the crap out of the United States for that reason right there, because all the
Yep,
crying they was doing to the refs.
yep, yep. So, they definitely better dig in that bag. Back when a lot of them was in the playground or in high school playing high school ball and find that love of the game because that's what they going against with these other overseas teams. They playing for heart. They playing for heart.
We undersized.
So
We undersized too, though. We ain't got no bigs. We got Bam and Kevin Love playing the bigs. That ain't gonna cut it against these big 7-foot Europeans.
well,
Yeah.
to be totally honest, Kevin Love didn't belong 10 million miles near this game.
These
Kevin
centers,
Love.
these centers across seas
That's all.
carrying kegs of beer to their property, bro.
But
Like,
that's the thing, Carlos. So me and my homeboy went through the roster right when it was selected, and I was sitting there trying to think that we don't have no American centers in the NBA. Name one that could be in the Olympics right now. I guarantee you can't name one. All of the best centers is Europeans right now. All of them.
Whoa, that's an excellent point, BG. You got
We
me in my
have
bag.
we have
I
no.
mean, I'll throw, and it's just a name I'm throwing out there, but I'll throw Nerlens Noel out there before I throw a Kevin Love, who did nothing last year. I'll throw one of these young big guys out there before I throw Kevin Love.
So
I feel
we
like that was a
so we
PR
do
move.
so we do have young up and coming centers and Americans, but we don't got no star centers. All the star centers is Europeans. All of them.
True indeed. True indeed. I want to touch on that point Nikki just said. He said, for the money that Toby's getting, he needs to do a little bit more next season. Don't show up halves of games and disappear the other half. And I agree 100%. But that's why I say I think we need a number two. I don't think we need to
I
even
see,
put Toby in
I
a
seen,
position. Go ahead.
like BG was saying earlier, Toby was brought here to be the number 3, but is forced to be the number 2 because of Ben's lack of offense. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yep.
And besides Joel Embiid, I mean, there's a lot of games that Toby held things down. Kudos to him. Hats off. But I
Yeah.
mean,
Most definitely.
he's not a real number 2 go-to guy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
He like certain players need to be in their lane. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, give Embiid the help he needs so he can be in his lane. You know what I'm saying? If we get a bona fide 3-point shooter, man, I feel as though that is really, really, really reliable. You know what I'm saying? Like almost money every time. That might slow Embiid down from waiting for the ball
Yeah.
back there. You know what I'm saying? Put him in the post where he belongs. You know what I
I
mean?
I actually think we need another shot creator, whether he's creating a shot for himself or creating a shot for somebody else. When a lot of times when Ben came out the game or when Ben wasn't playing, we looked lost, and that's because we was used to Ben finding an open end on offense, in a fast paced type of deal. We need somebody to be able to create shots and for himself and others. So, we
Yeah,
saw
not
Steph
pass the
doing it
ball when you got
a
a
lot.
wide open dunk.
No, chill, Jose. Trey Young was about to
Come
block
on,
that.
dude. Like,
Trey
you're
Young,
gonna make me cry all over again,
Yo,
bro.
Trey Young was about to put that thing on a
yo,
glass. Stop.
bro, I watched that replay 100 times, bro. I watched that replay 100 times. I lied to you now. This is no exaggeration, yo. I swear to God, bro.
Just
I
just to
watched that
see if there
replay
was
a
an
hundred
excuse for him,
times.
Jose.
Yeah, just to see. I was really saying, Trey, Dad, you really could have blocked that shot. Like I really was trying to, you know what I'm saying, make sense of that. I was really trying to make sense of that because,
Nah.
bro, had I been Ben Simmons, oh boy, would have had all that sweat on his head. I'm sorry,
All of it.
it
I mean,
might have helped his hair grow. You feel me?
I mean,
It might have helped his hair grow. I
Dog,
don't
what we
freaking know.
even
But I
Matisse
tell
was
you one thing,
surprised.
he would have been looking up.
Matisse
You
was
know what
like,
I'm saying?
"Hold up!" When he got the pass, Matisse was like, "What you doing?" Matisse caught the
now
pass and then he
I'm
moved.
going to tell you
He ain't do no better neither,
I'm
missing them
going to
2
tell
free throws. Come on, man. That was a
no, he
lose-lose
didn't.
situation.
He didn't, not at all. He surprised me with that. I'm going to share with you most definitely. I'm gonna share with y'all a little story, and I'm gonna wrap my story up real quick. When I was playing ball in school, I played high school, middle school, whatever. You know, I was a certain type of player in practice. Practice, I wasn't missing at
We
all.
talking about practice?
Damn near
Not
Mike
practice,
Jordan.
baby.
I'm talking
Practice,
about practice,
We
Jose.
sitting here talking about
I'm talking
practice.
about practice, BJ.
not a game.
We talking about practice, fella. No, no, not a game. Practice. So so I was an excellent player in practice. I was an excellent player in general, not to toot my own horn. Shout out North Philly basketball, 60 for Susquehanna. What up?
You don't know about it. You
But
don't know about it.
when come on, baby, come on, BG. When the lights came on, and the fans was in the seats, and I would get in the game, I was a different type of player. It was knots in my stomach, butterflies flying all around. I didn't know what was going on personally till I got older. You know, I suffer from a thing called performance anxiety. Where when the pressure's on, or when what I mean, there's more eyes on me, or there's expectation for me to do something. I didn't perform as well as I did when there was no eyes on me and there was no bar being set in practice. But with that being said, we're talking about a middle school kid. This is a grown ass man. And the NBA is not no place for you to figure things out mentally. I feel as though that should have been happening a long time ago. And I don't feel like his family did him a service, uh, uh, not getting him seen and not getting him the proper help he needs. Instead, they've stepped in and played roles within his, shooting coach and things of sort, to try to cater to his mindset of not wanting to change, and that has not helped him at all. I'm hoping Ben seeks the help he needs, and I'm hoping he does become that player all us want him to be. But quite frankly, I don't think we have enough window available to wait
To
around
wait.
for that. You know what I mean? We don't got that time for you to get yourself together mentally. And then after you get yourself together mentally, you got to retool your shot, start shooting with your right hand, because you're right-handed, man. I don't know if you knew, but I know you're right-handed. It's just a lot of different things that jumping off the right foot. There's a lot of stuff he needs to retool with his game. Now he can be a 14 point per game person for career, playing the way he's playing now. And you know what? That might be fine with Ben. But like Kobe Bryant once said, if Ben Simmons develops a jump shot, that will open up his whole game. It would open up. He wouldn't have to shoot a lot of jump shots if guys were in the know that he will shoot a jump shot and make them. He could create the pump fake and start getting to the rack a little bit more like LBJ. That's why he was projected to be, transcending towards his type of level coming out, because he was shooting in high school, bro. He was shooting in college a little bit. People thought it got better, but his elbow went from going straight up and down to sideways, and I don't think there's no give back from that. Excuse my phone. It's the off season, man. I didn't mute it. Sorry about that, guy. You know,
Mhm.
but
Very
I
unprofessional.
definitely I'm sorry, BG. So as you looking at your comments and your phone, BG.
I was cutting on my son tablet, man. He couldn't figure out how to put the passcode in.
I understand that. I understand that. What's up, young BG? What's up, young BG? So I got a question for y'all. Do we start Seth Curry next year? Given what we saw in this playoffs, given what we saw from him, what's up?
With roster currently constructed, he has to. There's nobody on our bench that I would plug in over him. However, if we do moves that I think we should do, I think he's best suited as six man. And in the words of good brother Sabri Curry, I think he'll be a shoe-in, if not a top 3 candidate for six man of the year in that role. I think he will.
I agree with you, my brother. Who's that? What do
Um,
you think?
I mean, the improvement that I've seen from him, I got I mean, I gotta agree. Like it's just a matter of is he gonna get enough tick to show it? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? That's what it is all about, man. Because what I don't want to see is how for him to get treated like a lot of the younger talent used to get treated in the past. Philly's known for not giving young talent a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
They known for that, man. So if we're gonna allow him to blossom here, then I would love to see that because what I seen this past season from him, um, pretty dope.
He
I
pretty,
think,
pretty
yeah,
definitely dope.
he honestly showed he was our second best option, man. It's weird to
He
even say
showed
that.
that.
Seth
it
Curry
is.
was our second best option. That's crazy to even think, but he showed it, man.
Looking
He
in it.
he definitely can play. He
Yeah,
definitely can
I
play.
don't like I feel as he's worked hard. He's worked hard. He's like what I mean. We joked about it yesterday. Old boy was definitely in the D League, in the G League.
That's what I'm saying. He
Like
was in the G League. He was just in the G
yeah,
League
so
2 years ago.
and then he's been flipped around a bunch of teams. So if Philadelphia gives him a chance, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he can shoot. He can knock him down. He definitely
Yeah,
can knock him down. I agree. Look, it's funny because I was already saying this and I happened to read what Nicky wrote. Nicky said the same thing. He can knock him down. You feel
And,
me?
and he can
But
and he can mix up a little bit too. He ain't just a standstill shooter. He can mix a little bit.
who
I
Seth
mean,
Curry?
but defensively, we're gonna miss some stuff. You know what I'm saying with him on the court because he's not a defense. But I mean, there ain't that many. It's just small point guards like defensively. Like you got your occasional ones that can be pests, but I haven't seen. There's no more Gary Paytons out there. Man. That's what I'm trying to say.
Nah,
No more. There's
nah,
no more Gary
nah.
Paytons out there. You
You,
feel me?
you're not gonna see that
So
again.
the league changed, the game changed. Everything's about 3 pointers. You know what I'm saying? Your best defenders are normally your three guards. I mean, your threes, your twos. You don't really see too many pesty, number ones out there. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I mean, there are some out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't take away from none of these guards that can play really good defense. But like lockdowns, I don't see any point guards being lockdowns no more.
Nah,
Oh no,
Drew Holiday
You know
not
what
at
I'm
probably
all.
saying?
Drew Holiday probably the closest thing.
Probably the
He's the
closest thing,
closest thing.
He's
correct.
the
Yeah,
closest.
He's the closest thing.
yeah,
And
but
that's the
I don't think there's no number one out there that can hold that lockdown title. I can't see it like a straight up lockdown negative.
And you know what's crazy? These point guards, they might be lockdown defenders. It's just the talent at point guard in the NBA right now is so head over
It's
heels. Like
crazy.
it's
yeah, man.
crazy.
And
It's
the
bananas.
matchup sizes is crazy because when you
Yeah,
got to go against LeBron James and Ben Simmons type players, and even back then we had Michael Carter Williams doing it. Them dudes is big, bro.
yeah.
You know what
I'm
I'm
I'm gonna
saying?
tell
So
you since we on the point guard conversation. I wanted to touch on this a little bit. To me, it's a no doubt about it that Maxi is our number one right now and in the future. Right now and in the future. Ben Simmons here or not? You know, I don't think Ben. Well, BG, you got your opinion. You
No,
got your opinion.
no, but this is the thing. I think you're gonna agree with my opinion.
Go ahead.
If we get Dame, Maxi is not our number one.
Oh no, 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 no. Oh
no,
hell no.
That's
Oh
what I
hell
mean.
no.
Like you can't
no.
say even if Ben Simmons not here, because if things go the way we dream, we gonna get Dame.
But
If we
but I
dreaming,
tell you,
we can get Dame.
I will tell you, my dream and your dream may be a little bit different. In my dream, Maxie doesn't go out on that trade. Maxie
No,
stays his young self
no, but
here.
that's the thing. That's what I'm saying, Carl. Even keeping Maxi, what I'm saying is, if Dame comes here, Maxi's still our backup point guard, not our
Exactly.
starter.
Six man.
He's not
Six
our
Yeah,
man.
but
starter.
listen, I'll take Maxi playing behind Dame Lillard in the same
Any
gym
day.
practicing all day
All
long.
day, all
Any
day.
All
day.
day long. Because so
Any day.
far I'm seeing and old boy is real adamant about posting his spare time, his quality time on social media. He's posting it.
He
You know
punched
what I'm
the
saying?
clock every day, bro.
He's
Every
working.
day he
He's
punched the clock.
working. So with that
Yep.
work ethic, that attitude that he got, you know what I'm saying? And put that behind Dame. You know what I'm saying? For as long as we can, for as long as the foreseeable future can do it, if we get there,
You know
bro,
what? What
Maxi's gonna be a
Dame's about?
problem, bro.
Dame's about what? 30
Dame might be
around
31, 32.
there? Am I close?
He acting
We
serious.
like to get we like to be precise on this show.
I'm back on.
Yeah.
He 30. He 30.
All right, he 30 on the nose. I mean, he
Don't
still
be
got some
hey,
time.
hey.
He's not a big man.
First of all, Jose, don't be snitching on my sources, dog. He acting serious. I needed a quick response. I knew he was 30, between 30 and 32.
I got Alexa back there. I mean, I could ask her. I just didn't think fast enough.
You better be careful because you say her name, she jumped right in the conversation.
Yeah.
If it's any point guard in the NBA that I would want Maxi behind and watching, for his skill set, for Maxi's type of skill set, it's a Dame Dollar. Because when I look at Maxi, besides the crazy range right now in his career, I see a lot of Dame Dollar in him. I'm talking about his burst of speed, his will to get to the rack, him being a 6'3", 6'2" guy, but he could rise up. I don't think we've seen the most of that, of him rising on people. I think we'll see a lot more of that.
Oh yeah, I said that yeah. My only thing was that in the beginning of the year he looked a little reckless, like uncontrollable in the air. After he launched, he looked like a little reckless. He just got to work on that a little more. You know what I mean? Figure out what you want to do with the ball. You feel some defensive pressure. You got to be able to adjust in the air. If you're moving that fast, you got to be able to finesse somebody. You know what I'm saying? Bring it around the world or double clutch. Do something with it. Don't be just going crazy, throwing that up like a wild man.
Doc touched on that. Doc touched on that a lot this season. He was real critical of Maxi in the press this season, and I think he was playing head games with him. Because Maxi was listening to everything. And, he basically said that, Maxie needs to get out of that floater all the time. The floater's a good shot, but, with his speed and his neck to get to the rack, a lot of the times when he's shooting his floaters, he could just pull the guy out and blow right by him and get an easier shot at the rack. So, I think once he started to do that a lot more, I think he started to figure things out. Oh, I'm faster than most of these guys off the dribble.
Yeah, but having a good floater opens the doors for a lot of alley-oops.
It does.
Go ask Trae Young.
It does. But yeah, that name.
Maybe
it's a little too soon for that. I thought
I'm saying, cool, bro, listen.
But, Jesus.
Oh boy, got all his points off of oops.
Yeah, and I'm not going to give Atlanta I'll give them their roses. They beat our ass. But on the same note, the refs beat our ass too. I'm not going to leave that out. That playoffs was horribly.
Listen, okay, all right. Were the refs petty? They sure as hell was.
Very petty.
But I can't agree with you on
we
blaming
lost
the refs. I can't agree with you on blaming the refs, bro, because Benjamin Simmons giving up wide open dunks, passing the ball on the fast break when you only got Trae Young right behind you.
See, Ben, I tried to save you, Ben. If you watching, I tried
ain't no saving Ben, dog.
Don't save Ben.
I mean, bro, like if I'm 6'10", bro, 6'11", whatever that fool is, man, and I got this little treasure trove looking at his motherfucker behind me. You think I'm gonna pass this ball, bro?
Trae Young, you must ain't see Trae Young block highlights, dog. Ben Simmons watched the highlights. He know Trae Young was about to put that thing on the glass.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Exactly. This dude Ben Simmons could throw it down with either hand. Like, come on, bro. Like, not dog.
It's sad,
don't
man.
Be Captain Saberhole, man. Stop that.
Oh no, Jose, you please know that was 100% cap. I was definitely joking.
Yeah, I know. But it's like, come on, man. Damn, you gotta do better than that, man.
And the crazy thing is, as much as people think we as Sixers fans been hating on Ben, dog, we want him to be better. We want him to be better. We did not want to get to this point now where it's 90% of our fan base is saying he gotta go. We didn't want that to be. We didn't want to waste these years.
93.9.
We did not want this, and I think that's what people gotta get to their head. We just
Why
want.
is he not playing for his country right now? Like he should be.
He in Wimbledon, man. He in Wimbledon.
He's
She bad. So hey, real quick, Carl. Yesterday,
Wimbledon is over.
I
son.
know, but he's still there. He trying. Carl, I asked a question yesterday. I said I do agree that every NBA player should take their offseason to wind down, but then you know what I mean, at some point you got to get back into your routine. So I asked all three of them yesterday. If you had to give a number, how many free throws you think Ben Simmons done shot since Game 7?
realistically.
No, be honest. Be honest. How many? If you was a betting man and they said get within 5 of how many you think he shot, what number would you choose?
25.
What?
You went way.
What? You wildin', son.
I listen, and I'm gonna take you through this.
Bro, Ben Simmons has not touched the basketball since Game 7.
I said I'm gonna be realistic. You know, I do believe that he went to the gym one night.
When?
No way, not yet. No way.
I do believe that wholeheartedly. I'm not saying he's working.
Bro,
on
he hasn't even threw a ball of paper into the trash can at his house. Cut it out, bro.
We lost a month ago, Carl. He ain't been in the gym yet.
Yeah, he ain't been in the gym yet, bro.
Let me finish my point. I do feel like that he took those shots, but it doesn't matter. Why doesn't it matter? Because he's still shooting with left hand.
My man,
he's not left-handed.
That's a fact, Greg. That's a fact, Greg. He has 100. I guarantee you, he has not. I'm talking about. Forget if he went to a gym. He's not even been in his backyard and picked up a basketball since Game 7.
He hasn't even picked up his jewelry that got a basketball pendant on it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I do believe old boy is doing some type of work. Is he doing the right work? No, I don't think so. Is he putting in the type of work Tyrese Maxey is right now? No, and that's the problem. That's the problem. You know, so
and that's what I'm saying, Greg. I do agree. Every player deserves offseason initially after they lose. Man, relax, wind down, get your body right. But him, if I was him, I would have took a week vacation and got to the free throw line instantly. I'm not saying work hard. I'm not saying go in there and do full-blown workouts. But, man, you got to get your shot together, bro.
And I don't know what's going on with his management, but, you know, for PR purposes, this whole ghost town thing he doing, you know, you don't really see workout videos and nothing like that. No. Bro, you let them
come on, miss me with the videos, bro.
Jose, I know we all sick of the videos, but I'm talking about for PR purposes. You just played the worst you've ever played in your life, bro, in front of Philadelphia. You want to show Philadelphia that you're taking it seriously and you working right now. But I don't think that's him. I don't think that's his DNA to do that. I don't think we'll see a Ben Simmons workout video for the rest of the Greg.
Let me get right here next to this mic because I got some stuff to say.
We've seen the edited mixtapes.
Listen, bro. Listen. I'm tired. I'm tired of the highlight reels. I'm tired of the edited mixtapes. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That took the entire summer to make a 30-minute video. You understand what I'm saying? It took the whole summer league. It took all of his practices. It took a few pickup games to make those videos. Man, stop, bro. Stop. We in the era where social media runs everything, man. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's about 15 cameras in that gym. Not one, not two, not three. There's about 15 cameras in that gym because old boy is eventually going to make one. He's probably shooting his arms off his shoulders before he actually makes one. You understand what I'm saying? Like, these videos probably date back to when he first was drafted, and they still bringing old clips into newer videos and calling it new, bro. Stop, bro. Stop. I ain't trying to hear none of that. Benjamin Simmons, you got to bring more than playing like that in the summer league to make me a believer, man, because I'm tired of the garbage play, man. I'm sorry. Like, your defense ain't enough for me.
It's really not, man. At the end of the
It's
day,
not enough for me.
the game is about who can put the ball in the basket the most times. I'm not telling you I need Ben Simmons to score 50 points a game. I'm not saying that. But at the end of the day, your defense, is good. You are an elite defender. But we got to score more points than these teams. In today's NBA, like that statement, defense wins championships, it doesn't exist no more in the NBA. You know why? Because they scored 120, 130 points. It's about who can get the most points now. That is good to have a good defender. But in today's NBA, the statement defense wins championships is not a thing. It's not a thing.
No,
It's not a thing.
you could make that case in football.
Yeah.
You can't make that case.
in
You
basketball.
can't make that case in basketball.
They're scoring 130,
Yeah.
130, 140 points. Ain't
Well,
nobody think about
listen, here's
defense.
the thing, and I haven't said this in a while. Here's the thing. This dude averages somewhere from 14 to 16 points a game offensively, right? Supposedly. That's what the numbers say.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, how many games did you see him get his average? Honestly.
In the playoffs?
All season. He had a few, good games. I can't take that away from him. But do you mathematically, if you had to give me a percentage, how many percent did he not make that? Seriously. I'm gonna go off the limit and say about 70 to 75% of the games.
Yeah, I'm about to say very often. Very often I saw 12 or 8 or 9.
Or single digits.
6.
I've seen a lot of single
7 points. I've seen it a lot.
I went to I don't know if y'all
You-
remember at the end of the season when we played the Spurs. I'm sitting here watching the game. I went to the game, and the game he made the tip-in layup at the buzzer. How you make the game winner? I looked up at the scoreboard, and he had 5 points. I said, hold up. So he had 3 the whole game.
Yo,
And that game went to overtime. It went to overtime. In the overtime game, he had 5 points.
this man struggles to get half of his average.
That's why I meant that when I said yesterday, Jose. Like, I don't want to switch gears to different teams, but when I said Ja Morant and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is better than him, with people thinking in their head that disagree with me or saying, "Dog, Ben 6'10", can't nobody guard him." It's not about his attributes; it's about what he produces. Ja Morant produces a lot. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander produces a lot, and I still stand on that both of them is better than Ben Simmons right now. Ben Simmons' ceiling may have been higher when he first came in because obviously he's 6'10" and can run the floor like a banshee.
Walked into the NBA as the prince. Just walked in. Walked in. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers had their trumpets out, blowing trumpets, and as soon as he walked into the league, come on.
Yeah, he definitely did. He did. I ain't even gonna say he didn't live up to the hype. He didn't live up to anything. Like if he was drafted 14, he didn't live up to it. Like forget living up to the hype. He not even showing that he was a lottery pick. Honestly, all the people that was drafted, all the players drafted in the lottery his year is overall having better stat lines than him every night. Every night.
Oh, come on, bro.
I know. You know, I'm getting depressed now. So we want to lift things up a little bit, so we're going to end off the show. And I'm going to pass a question to y'all to close it out, man. I don't know how well versed y'all are with free agency or draft, what's going on. What position are we picking up this offseason? What position are we picking
Can I go
up?
first?
Yeah, go ahead.
I need a real 4 here. I need a real 4.
Power
I need a
forward.
dog. I need a dog out there.
Oh yeah, I hear you.
I need a dog out there because Toby, you know what I'm saying, could play. I mean, if everything happens the way I expect it to happen, and we can have a true point guard, a true shooting guard, a true small forward, and all the way down the line, if everything happens the way I believe it's going to. But if shit stays the same, then I'm still going to go with the power forward position because I think that somehow, some way, Embiid needs more help, whether it's on the boards or on offense. He needs some more help because he's all over the place, and you can see the fatigue.
Yeah.
He needs some help. He needs some help.
I agree. I think we should fix our mistake we made with Hill, and I think we really need to get another, not so old, maybe even a draft pick, another point guard in here who could create and get his own shot off the bench. If Maxey is starting, this is what I'm thinking. Or if we don't get Lillard either, I think we get another young guard, a la Tyrese Maxey, an aggressive young guard to come in and run this second unit because Shake is a two. Shake is not a point guard. I don't want them to keep running him like a point guard. So I want him to be
I
the
feel like
type of
Shea gonna
player
be out
he was
there
meant
though.
to be. You think he's
I
gonna be
think,
out of here?
yeah, I
I
think
mean,
he's gonna be
if
out of
we
there.
make a move, he's definitely going to be packaged in with
Whether no
Shake.
matter what trade they make or move they make, I feel he's gonna be added to that.
Most definitely. BG, what position do you feel like is of need this offseason that we need to get?
Well, I mean, the writing's on the mirror. We just need to go get Jamal Crawford because he had 101 points the last two games in his summer league. No, but all jokes aside, we need he did have a hey Jose. I don't know if you heard about that, but Jamal Crawford summer league he scored 101 points in two games.
That's
But no,
crazy.
I digress. I digress. Um, it's obvious the writing's on the wall. We don't have a point guard, man. We have a budding star, a budding young talent that's on our bench that if developed the right way, can be our future point guard. But we don't have a point guard. We have to get a point guard. As much as we said, look, as long as you're on this team, I'm riding with you. You know what, Ben? I'm sorry for everything I said this whole offseason. But you just can't be on this team for us to succeed. So we need a point guard.
So indeed.
That's just first
So
and
indeed.
foremost. We need a point guard. And I'm gonna echo exactly what Jose said. That we went our whole season without a power forward.
Yep.
We went our
Yep.
entire
Yep.
season without a power forward. That is
Yep.
crazy to me. So those
It's
two
bananas.
positions have to be upgraded. We have to be able
So
to play people where they need to be played, where they're best suited played, not just oh, well, this is our roster. Let's figure out what the starting lineup going to be.
I definitely think Tobias would be better suited at the three,
Oh, for
playing
sure.
the way he played last year. Playing the way he played last year. He's better suited at the three, and I agree that we need to get an old school power forward in here. Somebody rough and tough that could bang, and score as well when needed. So
Has
I'm going
has
to
Ho- has Jose ever ran out of Coronas, man?
no, he's never
No,
Like
run
I
out
just
of
want
no,
Coronas.
I just want to see one time
no,
where he go back there. He's like, damn.
One time, one
no.
time,
This
one
job,
time,
yo, my man, this job fool, bro.
I actually, I actually think there's a little man inside there that just, bruise it up and keep getting
Yo,
stopped
no,
up
no,
in
no.
there.
Y'all ever seen the video? That y'all funny. It's online, bro. The ball go out to the TV. He tell the ball, Ronaldo, pass me the coke, right? There's some coke. It's like a press conference, and he take the coke and he slides it like this from one side of the screen to another, and the ball got two cokes hiding behind his TV. So when the ball do that
So it
on
looked
the
like he
TV,
passed it. It looked like he passed it
he
to him.
grabbed it. He grabbed. He said, "Yo, pass me the other one." He grabs the other one. Y'all gotta go look at that video, bro. That's all hilarious, bro. But no, man,
With that being
I
said,
grab a case every week. I have a few beers but that's it, man.
I'm
I
not. Oh
just be
no, I'm not.
chilling.
I'm not
well,
shame. I'm
we
not
definitely
shaming
gonna
you.
look
I
for
was
him
just
as
like,
the
I want to
seventh.
see one time where you go back there, like, God damn.
That ain't happening.
Go ahead, Carl. My bad, man. I cut you off, man. My bad.
Well,
Yeah.
gentlemen, no, man. We free spirited here. It's the off season. There's no programming. There's no script. We just winging it. But
We got.
this has
I
definitely
never
been
seen
a
this guy
pleasure.
comment, so we got a new comment from YouTube.
Great
I got to
drink.
throw that out there.
Great drink. What up, bro?
What's up? What's
What
up?
up, bro? He said we definitely need to get Kyle Lowry, Philly zone, North Philly zone. I've been saying that for years.
Cardinal Doherty's
If
on
we
too.
could get Kyle in here, yeah, Cardinal
I,
Doherty
I,
zone.
I, I'm
If we could,
alma mater.
I kind of
Oh,
felt
okay.
that you threw that in there. I kind of felt you were an alma mater. You know what I mean? Kyle
Hey,
also grew up on the 16th and Susquehanna playground as well, where a lot of legends was on. So shout out to him. We would love to have him here. And Great
but
Drink, we would
go
love
ahead.
to have you subscribe to our channel on YouTube, man, and share it to all your friends. Thank you for watching us. BG, go ahead.
Grape drink, grape drink. The only problem is, I think Greg going to smack us all for saying it. Yes, we could have used them last year. Greg wanted them last year at the trade deadline. We
I
didn't go
wouldn't
after
even
them.
say.
I believe that if we sign him this offseason, if we wind up doing a sign and trade for him, the max we getting out of Kyle is 2 years, though. That's the only thing. Like, I want to build this team for the future as well as I want to win now. Don't get me wrong, I want to win now. But if we go get Kyle this offseason, the max we getting is 2 years, man. The max. I'm talking about. It might be one. The max is 2.
BJ, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that for different reasons. We could go on and on talking, man. But I'm cool with that for different reasons. Number one, I would love to see Mac T sit behind him and get, shown some things by him, as being a 15-year vet in the NBA. And number two, I think he got what we need. I think he has the toughness, the leadership
He
capability.
definitely does.
And that North Philly, that Philadelphia that we need on this team.
That grit. He's not gonna back down from. He's not gonna back down from nobody.
Nah, and that's
yeah, but I ain't ready to give up the farm for him.
And that's the thing. And that's where I'm going with Jose. I'm going with him on that. I don't want to risk our future for right now. For just right now. Yeah, I'm not fine with that. I'm not fine with that. And I love Kyle. I love Kyle, but I just don't think he's gonna be here for the future. So it's like, do we go out there and go get him for 2 seasons? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Nah, I hear you. Well, like always, we appreciate you guys chiming in, watching us, sharing us. This is one of many off-season shows that we're going to do. We're going to keep pumping content at you guys. So stay tuned. If you haven't already, go like the Eat Sleep Sixers page. Watch all of our shows from the season. Get yourself familiar with the game. BG. There we go right there. There we go right there. So, BG, I definitely want to formally, from my side of things, I didn't get to do it, welcome you to the crew, man. It's great to have your knowledge and your brotherhood and with the gang, man. Much love and much love to everybody out there. You guys have any closing thoughts?
Go ahead, BG.
Saturday. Your boy can't be there, but Saturday, everybody that's watching, if you're watching it live right now, if you're gonna watch this later on, man, just remember Saturday. It's for Joey. So try to make it if you can.
Definitely enjoy the
you ain't gotta stay down for the entire festivities, but if you just want to come down real quick, 15-20 minutes, talk some Sixers with your brothers. That's what's gonna happen, because we definitely gonna be down there talking. We're gonna be reminiscing. We can talk about all the old times, all the fun we had, how we met. Like it's just gonna be fun, man. You guys got to be a part of it. So whoever can make it, by all means, come down.
Most definitely. With that being said, this has been another edition of Eat Sleep Sixers. Y'all have a good night and God bless.
Yes, sir. Good night, everybody.